welcome back to a special edition of the Friday night of Vino Mexico. We are no longer in Guadalajara instead of Jalisco. We are on the Riviera Nayarit on the Pacific coast, still here in Mexico. And you have found your way back once again to Vino Mexico. You know what this show is all about now, whether we're at home, whether we're working through the week, or whether we're here on vacation. We're always taking time to look at the great Mexican wines that are being produced down here in Mexico. And it's about time that you should as well. Straight into this week because we're here, we're busy on holiday. As you can see, let me pick you up so you can take a look at the beautiful coastline we have here down on the Pacific coast of Mexico. And of course it wouldn't be an absolutely gorgeous coastline if we didn't have some gorgeous wines to go with. This week we're going to be taking a look at a white wine. Why not? We've been doing some reds, we did a rosé, now it's time to get some holiday time, some refreshing, some crisp, light whites. In this case we are going back to the Casa Madero, and this is the Chardonnay from 2014. If you want to know more about Casa Madero, you can check out the Little Sip episode that was made a few weeks ago. Just to let you know, these guys are the oldest winery in all of the Americas, from Alaska down to Argentina. These guys were here first, making wine for the Royal Crown of Spain. This is their Chardonnay range, made from the Parras Valley in Coahuila, which is in the northeast of Mexico. This is not from the Baja California, it is not from the Valle de Guadalupe, it's from a different area, as we know. We always take a look in the Wine Folly book just to get some good information. That's www.winefolly.com. All the information by Madeline Phuket, excellent wine geek and connoisseur of all wines. We would like her to take a look at some Mexican wines as well. She's been looking at German, please take a look at some Mexican wines. So this week we're looking at the Chardonnay, because this is from not so much a really hot climate like the Valle de Guadalupe, but a more arid environment, certainly with still a lot of sunshine and low precipitation. So we're going to be talking like a medium sort of climate. So in this, on the range where we're going from quince across to pineapples, we're maybe talking less tropical and more sort of apple flavors. With the Chardonnay, I mean, a lot of people don't like Chardonnay. A lot of people really like Chardonnay. It depends on your taste. So again, we're looking at mixes of floral and citrus and tree fruits. So lots of melons, apples, pears. So maybe sort of a perry sort of wine cider, a cider, who knows, once we get into it. Could be some tropical fruit with it being from a tropical environment. A little bit of minerality. Again, we're not expecting any of the minerality that you find with the Valle de Guadalupe wines. We're also expecting some other secondary flavors because of the malolactic fermentation, which is the changing of the acids into a lactic acid, which gives it a more buttery, more creamy, more sort of dairy type flavor. A lot of people say it tastes like butter. We'll see. But we could also be looking at a number of oak flavors as well. So it's going to be interesting. Chardonnay, again, it's one of those household wines like the Cabernet Sauvignon in the red range. It's made everywhere. Everyone makes it. It is the standard of wines wherever you go in the world, and that includes Mexico here as well. So, having done that, have a $2 wine opener from Walmart, will travel. You know how this works. We get into this, we open it up, see how the cork is, get into the wine, and then we start talking about it. So it's Friday, you've been waiting for it, I've been waiting for it. Being out here on holiday, I haven't had a glass of wine all week at all. Not that I do normally, but I couldn't let you guys down. I had to be here and this had to be done. So happy Friday, I hope you enjoy it. This is the Casa Madero Chardonnay 2014 from Coahuila in the northeast of Mexico. Down here on the beautiful Riviera Nayarit, just north of Puerto Vallarta. Cork comes out broken. Interesting. Okay, this is going to be fun. That could be down to the way it has been stored, the way it's been perhaps been dried out. We will see if we can get this thing out. A little bit of practice, see how good we're at this. Oh yes, and he gets it on the second try. But we did break through the bottom, we had to pull it out. So we've got a little floaty bit. This does not mean it's corked. This does not mean that the wine is corked. Corked is an oxidization. Well, it's not an oxidization. It is like a bacterial, a fungus infecting the wine, which makes it taste like wet cardboard. That's corked. That isn't corked. That's just a broken cork. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Dry corks, could be down to storage again, could be incorrect temperature. Could be heat, could be an old cork, could just be a bad cork. Could be because it's really humid down here. The cork could have swollen, it could just make it fragile, who knows. Doesn't mean that the wine is bad, it just means it's a pain to get out. Okay, here we go. First things first, we don't have any colours in here. Sorry, we don't have any major bits of cork floating in the top, although there are one or two. Okay, so the colour of the wine, it's slightly golden colour with hints of green. I mean, it's a very pale sort of yellow colour, so can you think of anything else that looks that colour? That's what it looks like. Okay. Now, I mean, white wine is not one of my major things, but because we're on holiday, you have to do white wine. It's just one of those things. Okay, so I am getting sort of a citrus smell on this. Not really a buttery flavour, although there is slight creaminess to the end. But I mean, mixing with sort of limes and lemons. I'm not really getting any floral notes. Not getting any, sort of like a little bit of stones at the moment, but it could be the sea air because it's getting mixed with saltiness at the moment. But the predominant flavour that I'm getting out of it is limes. So, good Mexican wine, why not the taste of limes? Okay, first taste, here we go. Okay, immediately that is actually really refreshing. It just sits there nice and balanced on your tongue, rides across the top of your palate. Ooh, there is a long aftertaste that gives you sort of a secondary citrus sort of kick. The initial flavour, again, is a lot like limes, but it's a lot like sort of lime juice mixed with cream. So I don't know, does it make that like a lime milkshake? That's roughly what this is like. It's not unpleasant. It's pretty simple. It's not an overly complex wine. It's just there, it's refreshing, it's light. Okay, there are tannins in there because they are, and there's a nice acidity that's giving a nice little bite to it on the back of the teeth, on the back of the lips, and on the tip of the tongue. It's not really kicking into the back of the throat. There's no alcohol burn, so the alcohol is nice and balanced. Altogether, this is a nicely balanced Chardonnay. There is a slight warming as it goes down, and that long aftertaste of limes. I'm not really getting apple. Could you say pineapple? That's a possibility. Could you say pear? Not really. Could we say any floral notes? I'm not getting any floral notes. This to me is a straightforward, simple Chardonnay, easy drinking, easy times, good vibes, sea breeze, springtime in the air, a nice cold bottle of Chardonnay next to you. Life is simple and good. And to be honest, do you really want anything else? Do you want to make your life complicated while you're on holiday? No, you don't. This is a good wine for that. Okay, so you know what we're coming to. It's the end of a week. It's the end of some hard vacationing, I guess. You just want to get into the weekend. You just want to finish off the vacation. You want to sit down with your glass of wine. You want to get into it and see how it's going to take you. You know why we're doing this? We're doing this to get the automatic reaction of the body, to get the very essence of the wine, to see what it's all about. So that is what we're going to do. In 3, 2, 1. Again, it's just, if this wine was music, it'd be reggae. I mean, Jamaica isn't exactly very famous for its wine, but yeah, if this was music, it would be reggae. It's nice and soft, it's relaxed, it's just there in the background, man, and it's taking you on a tropical voyage with its peariness. And I don't know why I'm doing that accent. With its peariness and its liminess, and it's a nice little roll down the coast. It just makes life easy, and that's really, really good, and that's all you want. So, to conclude, the Chardonnay, Casa Madero 2014, it is an easy vibe kind of wine for a summer vacation out on the coast, whether you're Atlantic, whether you're Pacific, whether you're Baltic, who knows. Get this wine and life is going to look better and a lot rosier as the sun goes down on your holiday times. Okay. Everybody, thank you very much for all of the support that you've given us, for all the people that have joined us this week, thank you very much. For everybody who's just tuning in for the first time, please click subscribe down there. Check out all of the videos that we've been doing. Check out the little sip. We didn't get a chance to do it this last week because things were a little bit busy, but we will be back with a little sip next week, and we will be back with another wine at next Friday to do all of the tastings as normal and the double glug as well to keep you rolling into the weekend. So for now, please like, subscribe, comment, tell us what you want, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like. If you are a winemaker and you want us to review your wines, please get in touch and we can make this happen. And of course, finally, if you are so inclined, please visit our Patreon page. Any help that you can give us to help keep things running in the show is greatly appreciated. But for the meantime, just sit back, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your wines, look after each other, look after yourselves, and salud.